Alright guys, so today we're on a smaller job. We got a pool area and a patio area, a couple pathways. It is very dirty. So as you can see, pretty green here, black over there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna treat the area first. That's because it is very bad. So we're gonna chuck down a sodium hypochlorite treatment. It's gonna sit on there for a while. I do usually spray it on, but I think today we're going to use a watering can just so I can get a bit stronger than what I can get when I spray it. Just because it's a bit bad and it'll help speed up the job quite a bit. So luckily we don't have to worry about getting anything in the pool. It has got like an elevated coping thing around it, so not too worried about that. It is kind of dirty as well, so yeah, I will film me chucking down the treatment and then walk you through what it's doing. Alright, so we've just treated all the areas with the watering can. It does take quite a while compared to just spraying it on with the hose, but it will speed up the cleaning just because it is a very strong treatment, so it'll help kill off all that mold and stuff. As you can see, it's actually already dying off. We've done down here. I haven't done under here. I can't move that even with the wheels. It's very heavy, so I will ask the owner later on if they can help me, if they're willing to move it so I can clean under it. All in here is done. You can see it's looking good already underneath all the bubbles and stuff, so I'll let that sit for another 10 minutes or so while I get everything else ready, and then we'll start pressure cleaning it. Cheers. I just had to change the battery in the GoPro. As you can see, we have cleaned this area, but there's still tons of black spots. It's pretty gross. It probably hasn't been cleaned for a really long time, and this is what happens when you don't maintain your property, I guess. It is important to get it cleaned, you know, every at least 3 years, I'd say. What we're gonna have to do though is we're gonna have to put multiple treatments down on this, let it sit, let it dwell, and then give it multiple rinses. It is very time consuming, but it's something that we got to do so that we can get the best results possible. I will film that for you guys later. We've cleaned all in here. It doesn't need like a final rinse down, but we'll do that all together. We've cleaned this area. It's come up a little bit better than the other area, so but there's still tons of black spots here which will need more treatments. What we're gonna do, we're gonna finish off all of this area, get it all cleaned up and rinsed off. We're gonna leave this so the chemical can dwell a little bit longer over here, hopefully help us out. And while that's dwelling, I am going to treat all these areas, and then the treatment will sit on there while we clean the pool. And yeah, hopefully it helps us out quite a bit and we can get it looking a lot better than what it is now. Alright, so like I said, we've just rinsed off all of this. As you can see, it looks a lot better than before. You know, there's some cream color in the pavers now. What we're going to do though is treat it before we go ahead and do the pool, especially these areas under the shade here, and the worst is over here because I don't think it gets any sun at all, which is why it's a lot worse. So we're going to put down a really strong treatment on here. I'll film it for you, and then after we do the pool, we'll come back and check, see what it's looking like, go over it again, and it's probably going to need one more treatment after that. Worst case scenario, it's going to need 2 more treatments. Either way, we'll get it looking good and it'll be nice. As you can see, the second treatment's already working, so I think we'll get away with just cleaning it off one more time and then leaving on one more treatment, just a lighter one. But yeah, it's looking much better already, so that's gonna sit there. I'm gonna go set up over there at the pool, and over here as well, it's just been treated, so you can see it's actually already coming up pretty nice. And that's why we do use chemicals. Not everybody wants chemicals used, but if you want good results, you're gonna have to use chemicals, unfortunately. We do neutralize everything after, so we'll run a neutralizer down along all the plants and stuff. We'll just do it in a watering can. Smells nice, and yeah, down here has been done as well, so we are going to rinse all this off later, but first we're going to get the pool done. So we've just finished cleaning the pool. There's still a lot of muddy water everywhere because nowhere for it to go unless we push it all that way. But I'm just going to let it dry up a bit before we give it a rinse down. I'll go finish the other areas. Done all around the coping. We've rinsed off all the walls and stuff, but we've got to give them one more rinse. Over here too, as you can see, a little bit of pooled in water. I think the screen might be blocked. We'll unblock it with our hands. My GoPro is dying though, which is why I couldn't film the rest of the pool. But as you can see down here, it's gotten some sun. The treatment's actually done a really good job, so I think we'll get away with just rinsing it and then giving it one more treatment, which will stay on it. Looks a lot better. Over here it's still a little bit dark, but much better than before. And we'll go to the worst part. As you can see, it's looking really good, probably better than it's looked in a long time. And yeah, I think we'll get away with just rinsing this and one more treatment that'll stay on it, and then we're good to go. I'm going to wash down here. I won't be able to film it because the GoPro is going to die. But yeah, it's going to get mud everywhere, so we'll give everything a rinse as well. And that's about it. Alright, so we've just packed everything up. The final treatment's just sitting on it, as you can see. It's actually looking pretty good. There's a couple of spots where water is going to have to be left, unfortunately, but compared to how it was, it's looking pretty good. There's still a few black spots, but they're pretty dark, as you can see, and it's just staining at that point. It's gonna go away with a couple sunny days, hopefully. Alright, so the GoPro ran out of battery, but as you can see, we've treated the area. It's there's gonna be a couple of spots where water's left, unfortunately, especially over where the pool is, but I've let the customer know. It's looking pretty good compared to when we got here. It's about as good as it's gonna get. The treatment should kill off anything over the next couple of days. When we get a sunny day, it should look pretty good, but as you can see, there's a couple black spots there, but it is what it is when it's been left that long. In here is all nice. It was nice when we got here, pretty much. Over here, it's looking pretty good. Everything's all cleaned up. The sun's hitting it now, so it's drying up pretty nice. Down there is all good, you can see. I'll try to compare it to the video we got, if I can. Otherwise, just go back to the start. This is drying up here. There's a bit of dirt, but unfortunately it's just going to keep pooling and there's not much we can do about it. Over in the corner too, it will need to be swept once it's dry, but all in there is done as well. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one, hopefully.